2nd and a yard. On the give, it's Robinson. Robinson, a first down and more. The speed on display. He's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what we're talking
about. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Eskridge now to return it. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Hill brought in motion. On play action, it's Tagovailoa.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by D. Alford. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus, and that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun on 3rd down. Here's Penix. This one fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. It's picked up by the Dolphins. Talk about a big swing there. The offense was driving, had it in the red zone, looking to score. Not only does the defense stop them, Greg, they get the ball back, and they improve the field position with a nice fumble return.
And what a change of events. You find yourself defending your own side of the field, and next thing you know, you scoop. For a minute, it looked like there was going to be a score, but either way, after running out of gas, he sets his offense up in a great situation.
Tua now on 1st down. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Caden Ellis.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. That is intercepted. Picked off by Tyrell Dodson. Dolphins are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception, but boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Now a first down throw for Tua. Oh, a wide open receiver. It's Smith. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A huge play just before the half. 33 yards. On first down, here's Tungo Vailoa to throw. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Caden Ellis.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
That's into the hands of Werner, the tight end. Now timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Pitts is the man in motion. Throwing now, Penix on first down. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On second down, here's Penix. He fires downfield for Pitts. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. The Falcons sending out the field goal unit. This a 46-yard attempt. And that one not going to have enough leg behind it. Not by a long shot. It is no good. And they are not able to draw closer. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see if we come out with a hot hand in this second half. About to get started. McLeod now to return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Pitts is the man in motion. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone. They'll
go again with Robinson. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he's going to go backwards yet again. The defense stands up tall one more time, and they force a fourth down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up fourth down.
Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have a Falcons first down. That'll be a gain of 15 on fourth down.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on fourth down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points? For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on.
And he's in! Darnell Mooney! Touchdown Falcons! A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Here's Eskridge now to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Sending it deep for Waddle. That is brought in. And he will dive into the end zone. 78 yards. Touchdown, Miami. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
He's to midfield. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 94 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. Greg, it is one of the most exciting plays in football. Rare that we see it. But when it all comes together and works out in a return for a touchdown, it is truly something special.
And it is, Mike, and it's because we don't see it very often in a world of the ever-increasing touchback. We don't see a lot of returns in this league, so when you get one, let alone one as exciting as that, man, it is fun to watch.
So back to level after the touchdown, in time for the kickoff. Here's Eskridge now to return it. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. A shotgun snap for Tua. He's got Berrios. It's complete. And And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
A play fake. Now two at a throw. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll start this one with a three tight end look. They run over center with Robinson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Here's a toss left side for Robinson. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan of the toss. Healthy game, and they pick up the 1st down.
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. And here's Bijan. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. They'll throw. It's Penix. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. 15 yards through the air. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
You get in these situations, 3rd down, tie game, 4th quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And if he continues to come up with these 3rd down pickups and continues to extend this drive, he's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long. They'll drop to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll run with Robinson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. on play action. Penix. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. So here comes Younghoe Koo in a pressure spot. This to grab a late lead. This kick is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
This is 1st and 10. Play action. Tagovailoa. He finds Smith working across the middle. And they will finally get him out of bounds, but not until he's near the 45-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
That's a lot of work for no gain. You risk taking a shot there if you're the quarterback the longer you hold on to the ball. But there was nothing there. Good job to the defense shutting that one down.
To throw on second down, it's Tua. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's taken in. He's got room at the 30. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10. It's first and goal. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 54 yards. Here's Achane. Down to the 4, it'll be second and goal. Second and goal. From the gun, here's Tua. That is caught, and this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Now Sanders on for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Dolphins have taken a 4-point advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. McLeod now to return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. They'll come up for first and 10. Pitts is the man in motion. On first down, it's Penix. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Dolphins are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over.